Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here in Crash Course in Clash of Clans. We are here back on our Town Hall 5, I believe. After our couple of things here upgraded, we got the big stuff. Well, a couple of the things that we really needed to out of the way, and we actually had a new season that just started. As I'm recording this, at least it's the 28th, so the new trophy season started that. So we're going to get placed in a league today, and we're going to go over and get rid of a lot of this random crap. Oh my god, there's so much crap around this base. It's been a couple more days since I've been on. I've actually gone to Virginia and back since then. But that's no excuse now. We're sitting here and we're playing. So one of the first things we're going to do, we're actually setting up some upgrades. We have... Like I said, one of the first things that we always try and do is we always try and catch up our defenses. So stuff like this Archer Tower, which is slightly behind the rest of them. Our air defense is already max level for this Town Hall, which is always super nice. Oh, and I didn't get to show you guys that this is the last one, at the end of the last one. But I did get a new layout. So this is my new layout for while we'll be rocking Town Hall 5. Town Hall 5 will be one of the shorter Town Halls that we're in, for sure. But for now, we're just going to put down the Archer Tower. We're going to put down that cannon so they all catch up to the same level. And I'm going to clear out some of these trees and bushes and stuff. So I will be back once I clear out some of those. Cool. So I had removed everything except for the anniversary cakes, which is super nice. And I actually got 40 gems for moving everything. I believe I was at 330 when we started. And cool thing is, too, we're still during the Clash anniversary event, and they actually have a free gift for me. It is actually going to be a free builder potion. I'm going to take full advantage of a free builder potion right now in order to speed up a lot of these things going on right now, mainly the cannon and the arch tower, but it will also help me burn through these anniversary kicks really quickly. And I want you guys to be able to see me do this because I told you guys I was going to keep one of them, but I also wanted you guys to not be suspicious when I came back with a lot of loot and that it was all still in my clan castle. So this is why you guys know exactly what's happened. So we got tons of money right here. So we're going to start doing what you should do with it when you just have an excess of it, and you're just going to start getting walls. Super common thing you're going to notice as you continue to play Clash of Clans. When you have excess loot like this, you should just be dumping it in the walls. That's just super easy. Normally it's with excess elixir as the game goes on, but there are moments like this where you just have a ton of gold and don't have anything quite to do with it yet. See, because I picked up, 500,000 gold out of that, and that was more than my storages could really handle, and I still have all that in the clan castle, which is amazing. So we're going to put down something else that will go by relatively quickly. We're actually going to do this army camp, which has a 2-hour upgrade time on that, which means it's going 10 times faster. So it'll be done here in a few minutes. The Archer Tower and the cannon will be done before the rest of that stuff is. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, one more thing. And I'm going to actually do this. I didn't do this in the last episode because it just wasn't front of mind for me. We're actually going to upgrade our lightning spell. Lightning spell will be super important and super nice throughout basically Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10. It'll be something you use pretty regularly. So we're going to make sure not to neglect that. And then we are going to get a raid. So we'll come back to that. Okay, so here's a raid for a good bit of elixir that we're going to use it for. And we're going to do what we normally do, right? We're going to put down giants in front. Use those things to take some heat off of the archers, which are going to be dealing the main portion of damage there. We're going to do a similar thing over here. Put a couple giants in front, archers behind it. Some barbarians over here to help against those archer towers. And we're going to put in our clan castle right there, along with our lightning spells, to get rid of that much faster. That way now we can put our balloons in. Our balloons will funnel in behind essentially everything else. I'm going to break that down for my giants. Oh, I got an achievement too, Wallbuster. We'll actually grab that when we get back. But as you see, and this is something that you won't do as the game progresses, where you're going in from multiple sides like that. It's unfortunate. Anyway, cutting back from that, you're not going to come from multiple sides like that very often. When it comes to Clash, you're really going to be coming in from one side pretty heavily, maybe two. So you won't be doing that all the time, but at these lower town halls, especially with stuff like the hogs or my clan castle and stuff like that, you'll have that opportunity. We're actually going to go with our next raid. We're actually going to go no clan castle. I realize a lot of my stuff around here actually has had a clan castle, so we're actually going to not go clan castle on the next one. So we're going to come back to another raid actually before we go back to some more upgrades. How about that? Alright, so we found another base. Now this is going to be a tough one. So what's going to make this base so tough is how the archer towers and stuff are defended. And that one air defense on the bottom is going to get really annoying, that's for sure. Now, I want to keep in mind too, while we're playing this game, right, it's not important that you always get the 3-star. You're not always going to get the 3-star, but if you can, all the better, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a little bit of value. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on that air defense from the start. I'm going to put down a singular giant. Testing for bombs is really all I'm doing with that one. And now I'm going to put a couple of giants in there. I'm going to kind of funnel out with some of these barbarians and archers. I'm going to let that take out the air defense going on over there. That's going to come in, sweep in that way. And when that air defense goes down, I'm going to put down a couple balloons right there. Those archer towers are going to be stuck on the giants over there for a minute is the hope. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put down giants in front and archers behind the giants. And then I'm going to put more balloons coming in here on this one particular archer tower. So it's really important for me to balloon these archer towers more than anything else. The reason that that's so important is, well, for one, if the balloon survives and takes out this archer tower, nothing can touch the balloon now. The only thing that can touch a balloon was the wizard tower, was the archer tower, and was the air defense. So now my balloon here has free reign to go take out these cannons, admittedly very slowly, and we're going to take a lot of this loot here. And again, it's going to be very slowly because of it's only one balloon left, sadly. That was the only downside of that. My archers actually might even finish off that for me. Nope, they're going to get super close. But like I said, that balloon will finish it off. And now that there's no defensive left, I have 1 minute to clear out what's left of this base. That might time fail me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So we're going to sit here and see, but we're just going to collect as much of the loot as humanly possible. Even if I don't 3-star the base, right? Look at all that money that I've gathered just from this, right? Just sitting here, just doing a little bit of a base that wasn't exactly easy. Wasn't exactly hard for a Town Hall 5. If you were a newer player, you probably would have avoided this base altogether. But it's important to learn that you need to care more about the loot than the actual trophies themselves. Yeah, and I'm not going to have enough time here to take care of everything here. I'm going to get a lot. I'm going to get a really high percent 2-star, but I'm definitely not going to get the 3-star here, which is a little sad. I was kind of hopeful. I might not even get the 2-star, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, geez, I really might not. No, I'm going to. And maybe if I had spread out my barbarians and archers a little bit better, maybe I would have had the chance to. Or if I put down, maybe if I'd have come in with the attack a little quicker and not tried to explain so much off the start and waste an extra few seconds. But it's a 91% 2-star, 175,000 gold, 191,000 elixir, 19 trophies. I'm never going to be upset with that. So we're going to go back to the home village now. Probably to see, yep, everything is done. We're actually going to retrain the same army we just had. But we're actually going to add a balloon to it now because the army camp just got done. And the more balloons there would have definitely helped us. We're going to put down this army camp as well. We're actually going to check and see how long of a boost we still have with our builder hut. And so you can actually see, when you click on a builder's hut down in the middle, it will say boost left. And it will actually show you how much time you have left on that 10 times boost. So we still have 45 minutes. We got a little bit of time. I'm going to put down another army camp, which should be done within that time frame. I'm going to put down some more walls. Collect that little bit, I suppose. Put down a bunch of gold there. And what do I want to do with what is left? 8 hours. That will take about all of what's left on that builder boost. So that, you know what, that's actually not a half bad idea. So we're going to go for that guy. And we're going to go for the gold storage too. We'll get both of those up and running. I'm going to get another raid or 2 in while those are still going. Kind of build back up my loot a little bit. I don't want to use the loot in my treasury if I don't have to, although I'll probably need to here in a minute. And man, you can already see we're making so much progress on the walls, and we'll set down some bigger stuff when we return after those are done. I'll get one more raid in for you guys, and we'll be back. We'll be back with the raid and revisiting after the storages are done, and that army camp will come back after that. Alright, so here's another raid. This one isn't going to be as hard as the last one, but this one won't necessarily be a breeze either. We're going to put down one barbarian there just to test for traps, so I can wall breaker that. Put down a couple of giants, kind of break into that side of the map right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a couple more giants. We're going to actually wall breaker this. Actually, we're able to get into that too. That's awesome. I did bring back my my clan castle. It's probably wasn't necessary for a base like this, but it's definitely going to be helpful. Once that air defense goes down, I'm actually going to put my hogs in on this side, straight in on that stronger of the couple of archer towers. I'm going to put in my balloons on the other side. Archer tower will be focused on the giants and those hogs, along with the wizard tower. Balloons are going to come in just to help clean up a little bit. Run over stuff. At this level, like I said, the clan castle is very strong. So definitely take advantage of your clanmates, right? Don't be afraid to ask for troops, even if you can't give a whole lot back. And if your clan doesn't like you taking a whole lot at low levels, feel free to come join us at the Woodshed too. For anybody under a Town Hall 10 or lower, feel free to join us there. I'll be more than happy to donate to you and teach you as much as I can. And show you stuff like this. I'll be happy to give you the troops you need to help you run over bases like this without a whole lot of problems. And get you some more loot like that. Awesome, we'd love to see it. This is going to be a nice strong 3-star. Not going to have any problems with time or anything like that. Yep, looking around, making sure there's no builder huts in the corner. In the learning stages of this game, that should be something you always look for. Make sure the corner doesn't have builders huts or anything like that. Awesome, perfect 3-star. So we're going to cut back now to the home base, and we're going to finish up our upgrades for this episode. Alright, so we're back. Our army camp is done. We're up to 120 army camp space. And you'll notice all I did was put some extra lunas in there, which is always a plus, especially at this low of a town hall level. And we got a good amount of money left over. I also got some actually here from the little free pass they give you for your introduction to Clash of Clans. We're going to take that 250,000 gold. And what we're going to do right now, I told you guys, right, one of the first things you want to do is catch up all your defenses. My defenses are all cut up to the same level. Those will be one of my next priorities. The second thing I always focus on at these town hall levels when everything gets caught up is grinding your army away. So that means researching everything to the max town hall level, and that means getting your army camps. So with all this excessive loot we have in the clan castle, we're actually going to upgrade every single one of our army camps. We're going to grab that, which will be more than enough for that. And then, so this is what I mean also when I say extra loot, is this gold, right? So I don't want this just to sit here and to be taken by other players, basically. It's still going to be, but I want them to be able to take as little as possible. I might as well use it, right? And so I'm actually going to use it on upgrading some of these walls, which has to be one of my favorite pastimes at this point, because it's just so nice to watch walls go from this to this, especially if they're just all so uniform and just put together like that. I just absolutely love the look of it. Man, we are almost maxed out. We might not be able to get all of our walls to that level, but it would be nice if we could, because that is max town hall walls for this town hall. Yeah, we're going to be just shy, man. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, no, well, I'll have a little bit left over because I got elixir still to use. What is that? Okay, so that one's still fine. Gonna use that because I need to save 250,000 elixir think I can do that. Boom. 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 Oh man, that was about as perfect as that's going to get. So I'll have my army camps maxed out for my town hall, I believe, in 8 hours. That's going to be huge for my offense. I'll get some extra loons in there. I'm going to go ahead and request some clan castle troops while I'm here. Max level walls, next episode, we are going to work on getting those defenses up to max level. And that'll be also pretty nice for us. Oh, already got a loot card over here too. Yeah, man, so just from the start of this to now, I mean, look at how that base looks and how it turns out. But we're going to call this episode there. I appreciate you guys so much for watching and your support. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. And, of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, everybody.